New overlay coming your way. Now, it's not the final overlay. There will be some changes that I'm gonna make along the way. But this is kind of what it's gonna look like for the most part. Flick win, I don't know. I did not have enough time to do flick. I did the basic setup for Leorin board, and I was able to make it work correctly, and I should have put a cooldown on that one. But and I also didn't make it specific to the person, so it always says pegs, and she was the first one to use it, so it worked perfectly. But you'll notice that the chat actually doesn't show anything that starts with an exclamation point anymore, so if you don't want chat to see it, you can lead it with an exclamation point, and it doesn't show the bots anymore, so I kind of fixed that, so the chat's going to be a little bit cleaner. But we just need a little more room. There we go, that looks better. All right, so we do have a giveaway today. We're going to be giving away a copy of Mysterion, and the cool part about this overlay is that the whole screen is my camera, the whole entire screen. But I have a filter on the camera, so if I take the filters off, then you can see my wall. But I added these filters, and it masks it, so then I can add other stuff there. And so then if I put, the card over here, it actually disappears, but you can still kind of see my hand back there. It's really sweet. It's much more complex than just like basic transparencies. But anyway, I'm liking this so far. I'm liking it so far. We'll see how it goes once we start adding in different things. But either way, this is a great just chatting screen, honestly. I might duplicate it for just chatting and change it a little bit more. But yes, exclamation point Mysterion in chat for a chance at Mysterion. He's probably my favorite one. He's probably one of the few I'll keep one copy of. But we'll do that at the absolute end, so make sure you stick around. All right, so let's get into, as it says down below, week number 3.6. And don't forget Mysterion in chat for that giveaway. We're going to be looking at last week's games as per usual, and the outcome and stuff like that. So we'll see how this goes on the new overlay. Also the deck choices. But first off, we got the outcome. We have free to play with now. So preface this with, this is V1 of this overlay. I'm definitely going to add some more bells and whistles. What's up, Rebel? What's up, Pegs? What's up, everybody? By the way, Noob, what's up? Yeah, the actual physical Mysterion card. That's been in this ever since I got it. So Odoru, welcome. This bracket was terrible. I mean, look at that. They didn't even get 4,000 points. Like, terrible. So it's interesting. After getting like really, really good 48 brackets, we finally got like a bad one. So unfortunate. But I do have one thing that I want to show you guys. That's not it. This is it. The Adventure Locked got second place last week in gold. And that's pretty good, and that felt good for us. So we started a new team called Red Links Official with your fearless leader right here, Official, with an upside down A. I don't know what language I got that from. Odoru, welcome. Rebel, awesome. MD, welcome. But I appreciate you guys being here. So we have, I think we already have 20-30 people. So this is for Adventure Lock only, or if you are a very, very low account and don't mind feeding some Adventure Lock, some, various cards that are hard for them to get, like Lightning Bolt, stuff like that, or Professor Chaos or Mosquito or Super Fart or whatever off thing they might be trying to get. You're welcome for your 3 wins this week. You mean? Oh, I hope so. I mean, if you don't pull 3 wins off in Bronze League or Wooden League, excuse me. Jesus Christ, Wood League. We should try to get 4th place. I don't even think we could. We could not play cards and still probably win because people would just not play out of our rank alone. Resmaster, what's up? No ghosts. I don't know what that means, but welcome in, buddy. Good to see you. But yeah, I just wanted to announce that Red Link's official, and notice that's Finland's flag too. Anyway, pretty fun. All right, so like I was saying, this week not too exciting. North Park 420 though, great name. I wonder if people from Sweden's army are all from Sweden. You think that's truly the draw is like, in German Beer Park? Do you think truly the draw to those teams there's just 47 Germans drinking beer and talking shit? And this was the top 10 scores or top. It's hard to tell. For some reason, Dire Tide and Tidal Wave were twice. I'm not sure exactly why that is. There must have been some mistake in the system, but I just want to point out Deadly Bananas with only 25 people worth of caps dropped 112 average. This is pretty good. Now, granted, you know, it could be that they had 50 people, but only 25 people did the runs. I guess that's possible, but pretty interesting to see some of these really low teams be able to still do really well in Team Wars. And you see Imagination Land, one run and he got a 113 though. Like, you gotta give credit for that guy. That guy, how the fuck, how did he get a win? If he had to have what, at least 10 people's caps worth. That's it. But if 9 of them didn't even do 1 run, how is he getting the wins? Base level cards, pretty much. It's interesting. I'd love to see that guy's runs. I'd love to see that guy's runs to see what they're all about. All right, but let's jump into. Oh, I gotta crack my neck. Get ready for these calls. Actually, I just broke my neck. Somebody call the doctor. Well, my hair's a mess. I was wearing a hat all day. But let's check out the games. But like I was saying, this is version 1 of this. Version 2 is gonna have some more bells and whistles. Like when this comes in, it's gonna like slide in or fade in. It'll have like a shadow. It might have a border. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do some fancy shit. But for now, I'm just gonna click a button. Oh, wrong button. Shit, wrong button. I'm just gonna click a button and these are just gonna appear. And now I'm not certain what I think categorically this is less space than in the last overlay. I think there was more game play on the other one, but I think this is great. It's gonna look all right, but it's gonna fade in. And my idea is to have the camera do a 3D tilt kind of thing to change my perspective and to pull me in. I can actually change my X ratio and to pull me in. I hate this fucking song. To pull me in so that I can like fit more in the spot. I'll look kind of weird, but it'll fit better. And then the 3D transform will make it look like I'm like it's a ESPN overlay kind of thing. You know what I'm saying? But yes, exclamation point Mysterion for a chance to win Mysterion. And this is great because like the weak 3.6 in Mysterion stays on the bottom the whole time. There's the top thing, which is great. It's got that sweet corner thing or this sweet scroll of the background. I don't know. This is great. Reaper, you just got my Awesome today. It's really cool. Was it damaged at all, man? It looked like the edges were kind of scuffed up. Did you do that? Teach me how to Duddy. How to Dougie. Thanks for the follow. Appreciate you. Google Gobble. I want to see a lot of one of us's when the alert goes off, boys. I want to see it in chat. I want to see cult-like behavior here tonight. All right, let's do it. Speaking of cult-like behavior, where's the fucking video? Okay, here we go. All right, here we go. We ready? Boom! 88.96 versus 67.26. Gold League. We do have some pretty good cards leveled up. So let's see what happens. One of us. It is not Catapult. Now, the reason I didn't want to take Catapult this week was because the threat of the Bebe. But these guys decided to, you know, they didn't go Catapult, but they did decide to go the Cox. So interesting choice there. Ike deals with the lower level Ike very easily. CKI was scary this week. Now look at Ike trying to just get as much damage at 100 plus 80 right here. I don't know what that is at level 6, but quite a bit. I should have checked. Now we tried to get that out. Oh, took a big, oh shit. And Bebe's attack hit through the crowd or through the air. Okay, oh, I thought she might get the hit off and kill him. But I mean, honestly, I was gonna say, wait for the guy and then Fireball. Nice. Fireball was a great card this week. Definitely Fireball was a better choice just because of all the targets that you had. It was definitely better. I didn't do it. Both edges are a little worn. Didn't it came in one of these, didn't it? I guess maybe if it got really fucked up. It's too bad. I know that it's not, I mean, it's just in a letter. Like, there's not much I can do. Kratos Gala, thanks for the follow. Appreciate you. All right, drop it. And I thought Timmy would be good for 2 reasons. One, the potential hit on New Kid that he can do from just a fucking distance is really awesome. Like, out of New Kid range. Out of New Kid range he can be. But maybe chunking a CKI and killing a CKI that would otherwise have murdered somebody. That's kind of the reason. But look at that. Like, that was Timmy's damage. Timmy's damage, I think, is way better than the, what, couple of rats? What's that going to do? Feed Bebe. That's all that's going to do. You're just going to feed Bebe. That's it. That's it. Yeah, I love when Super Fart's an option for Team Wars, Zika. I'm always trying to find a way to Super Fart and fart at the same time. A lot of the, like, sometimes I try to do it in the same, like in the middle of a match. Not at the end of the match or the beginning of the match or whatever, like just in the middle of the match randomly use it, fart. Don't forget exclamation point Mysterion to join that giveaway for the physical Mysterion. Appreciate you guys being here tonight. It's gonna be a party. Jimmy James, welcome in. Jimmy James. Stream Loose is live if you want to drop some poopies. And enjoy the new overlay, buddy. Alright, so we have a pretty easy game here. Honestly, it's just not even fair, the levels that I throw out with this account sometimes. But to be fair, it's not like they're exactly playing great. So unfortunately, the Hanky doesn't get the dog poo killed in time, and the shield would have protected him anyway. It's not a terrible shield, but the level 1 Mysterion is... that's why I thought Hanky was better this week. Level 1 or 2 Mysterion, worthless. Honestly, worthless. Not very good. I mean, maybe level 2 if you're playing against other low-level cards. But basically, level 1 gets one shot by me. He's worthless. But level 1 Hanky still does work and makes CKI murder people, right? Still does work and makes Kyle the Drow Elves get his ability off again. So I think Hanky was the choice this week, not Mysterion. It's very rare that Mysterion isn't the choice, don't get me wrong, but Hanky, there were so many power bind targets and there wasn't anything to deal with it. Or not power bind target, like power charge targets. But there wasn't a power bind, there wasn't an enforcer, there wasn't removal for those cards, so you could really get advantage on those cards. I mean, if you get Hanky on the CKI, you can pull it off 2 times before it even gets like to half court. And then if you shield him so that he definitely gets the 3rd one off, that's a lot of fucking CKI, man. A lot of CKI. All right, now this is something fun here. This happened twice, and we're gonna do both of them back to back. Let me know in chat, or if you're watching on YouTube, let me know in the comments if you have ever had this happen to you, or you've done it in Team Wars. You'll see what I'm talking about here in a few short seconds. Welcome in Cat Spray. Welcome in Jimmy. Stream Raiders are saying waiting for Glanzer to find a battle. I'm not doing a Stream Raider on Monday. It's Monday, bro. I never do Stream Raiders on Monday. What are you, new? What's up, Cat Spray? Let me know, everybody, tonight in the chat, what you guys think about the new overlay. Is it working better? Is it working, like, are you missing it? Is the game big enough? Do I need to make the game bigger somehow? Let me know. Doesn't usually do SR on updates. Yeah, you dummy. Yeah, you dummy. What did I say? Raiders? I mean, that was a really bad play on this guy's part. Dropping the 2 range cards next to each other in a fireball week is just dumb. Just a terrible play. So I used that to try to deal with that guy so that maybe Manberry Pig, I almost said Mintberry Crunch. Manberry Pig would be able to deal with him, but unfortunately he gets him. Now this is technically a fireball target. That's why I separated it there. I was thinking a little bit. We're going to use the fireball, the super fart, to see if we give us some time, but it doesn't even push the Dougie back. And that's the reason you don't see super fart played in a competitive environment. It's just the way the knockback mechanics work in this game, it's just too unpredictable. If there's one unit next to it, it won't take any damage, or, I mean, it won't knock back, and another unit can knock into another unit and make it not knock back at all, or it'll hit a wall and not knock back when it should have angled off separately, or whatever might happen. Okay, Super Craig. I mean, I get the idea for Super Craig this week, but what was the alternative? Was Heidi the alternative? If it was Super Craig Heidi, then Heidi's definitely the better choice. So you heal that. If you survive a bar fully, like, that's almost game over in, like, any situation, even on ladder. If you completely have a full push that would normally have died, but they survive, as long as there's not a Satan in your future. All right, now that is what I was talking about here. We go for the bar. Boop, 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 boop. Big L, and he's got us on the background. We can't stop the damage from this one, but what we can do is slow play it so the hanky comes in at the same time as the dog poo and takes 2 at once. 2 at once, double bars. That guy was not happy about it. Double bars, beautiful, beautiful. I'm in the buttholes. Great cock play into a stacked baby, right, Tattooed? People are just moronic. All right, sleeping bag skill. We gotta slow play it into our side as much as we can here with his Randy. Now here's that Heidi showing off why she can be so good. Just getting rid of the... See, I didn't hit Randy there with that fireball, which kind of upset me. I really thought, but he just walked out of the range, unfortunately. Wanted to use that just to try to slow him down on the speed boost. Now this was... I maybe should have played that differently, but because of the way Hanky works, I know an underleveled one doesn't take that hit. Now the problem here is that this CKI survives. Now this CKI, level 3, with the Hanky, is a problem. Now I screwed up by letting him hit here. Now luckily we do get the freeze, but if he would have been a level 6 CKI, that might have actually been a problem for me, because I thought he would die from the knockback, but my Grand Wizard is only 3, so I think I misjudged the damage a little bit. The Dougie coming through, we're able to stop the Grand Wizard from using his, and he does get pushed into the lava, so he gets slowed down a little bit. The Dougie able to do great work, and luckily, Bebe getting that last hit on a tank. Whenever your Bebe can get a last hit on a tank, that's incredible. That's awesome. BHK, anything like that. If he gets the last hit on a tank, it's great. We heal him right before death. Boom. We knock him out. Bebe survives in the back. We use somebody who attacks slow. Then maybe Bebe can get the hits, but she doesn't one-shot the level 4 Cox. Unfortunately, she is not max level 6. Or maybe she is. I don't know. I don't remember what we brought. We had to have brought her to level 7, right? Yeah. Let's go, let's go. So there's 77 damage here. So we got CKI on the top side, CKI coming with the Hanky on the bottom side. Let's see if the Timmy has something to do with this. Timmy using his ability, CKI slowing it up, waiting for Hanky to show up, and they both hit at the same time, juking it out. 2 double bars in 1 Team Wars. God damn it. The Buckethead army is taking skulls today, boys. Taking the skulls. Taking skulls. I was worried that you wouldn't really be able to read the chat, but not many people write like paragraphs in chat. It's usually about a sentence like that. And so it looks like it works out pretty well. You can see about 3 lines before it goes up, and then if you want to catch it on the way out, you can catch it on the way out on the top side. So I think this works out pretty well. The Bebe saving us from that scary Dougie. Now, I really didn't think Red Dougie was the choice this week. General Disarray with that lava was just better. Super Fart could blow stuff up. The Timmy, the 2 assassins, Kyle the Drow Elves could protect their new kid. There was too much that protected new kid, but the lava you were able to use on defense or offense, and there were a lot of good targets like Kyle the Drow Elves, Bebe, whichever Timmy you picked. Those were definitely good choices to use that. So the CKI coming in here, hopefully surviving that level 14. Yes, he does. And Timmy, see what I was talking about? Timmy from the back line takes half of the health, and the CKI does die, but the Hanky surviving on the top side, and we do the good old fart combo. I mean, that's just sad. That's just sad. That's just sad. Testing was a whole wall of tests. Now, you see, that's pretty good. I mean, that's as much as you could even bear to type. And you were trying to type a lot. Oh, shit. But yeah, I think my goal would be shrink me, bring me over to the left, put this as the focus, and then have another version of this. Steph Curry. Steph and Timmy. Another version of it in the background faded, like you know how videos do where it's like the same thing but it's like blurred, but you can kind of see the movement of it in the background. I'd want to do that. That's my goal. That's my end goal. So my goal would be to have like 3 or potentially 4 different ones. There'd just be like the main one where I'm showing off the things, then there'd be the game one, and then there'd be the update one, which would be maybe slightly different to, I don't know, accentuate that. I don't know. I'm not sure, but I think this is, I'm liking the overlay so far. I spent a lot of time. It looked a lot different when I started, and I slowly started to decide different things, because at first it was kind of just like very see, there's another thing what I was saying with Timmy could potentially knock a Dougie out of the fucking world, right? So we had to make sure we dealt with that. Too many, man, too many. All right, now this game, not much to be said about this one, but don't forget, guys, exclamation point Mysterion in chat. And I also want you to do something for me. I want you to go to all your teams. I want you to go to all your chats, all your line chats, all your discords. I want you to go to everything that you're part of, and I want you to slam the stream link, because if we get up to 50 viewers at any point during the stream, we're going to do 2 card giveaways tonight. It won't just be Mysterion, it will be one other one as well, but we have to get up to that 50 viewer mark. So spread the love, tell your team, go into your team chat right now and say, yo. I mean, obviously this, if you're watching on YouTube, you missed this boat, but slam it down, say you have a chance to win Mysterion, and if we get up to 50 at any point tonight, which is only 14 more, it's not that bad. If we get to 50, if there's somebody out there that's streaming, go tell them to raid. If we get up to 50, we're gonna do 2. We'll do not only Mysterion, but maybe we'll do, what goes good with a Mysterion? What do you think? A Coon? No, we did Coon a while back. Mysterion, and how about well, who is also Mysterion was a card last week, right? Well, this week so was Manbear Pig. If we get up to 50, Manbear Pig will also be given away tonight. So stick around. Let's see if we can get up to 50. All right, next game we got Lifebound from Merc Lords. Always fun to take on somebody from the Merc family. I don't know, the Merc Gaming Club, whatever the fuck. His blank only works 50% of the time. Mysterion, 50% of the time. It works every time. Level 7 Chomper. What about level 7 Chomper? Boom, boom, boom. The fireball. I was thinking about the fireball, but Dougie survived, and the level 5 dog poo coming in clutch. This poor guy is gonna get 2 shot, and it's always the right choice to kill the Kyle. So for future reference, everybody, in any situation, playing Kyle the Dry Elves near other people is stupid, but absolutely paramount when Fireball is an option. It's not a good idea. You really want Kyle to be kind of off in the middle of nowhere. He's squishy. He dies so fast. He is getting more health, but it won't be enough to really. He'll still be easy to kill. It'll still be 2 assassin hits and he's dead, right? Now it just won't be 1. But definitely don't play him near something that's going to be, you know, impacted by a fireball. And a level 5 Randy is definitely impacted by fireball. Phone God, what's up, buddy? We want Phone God. Do you even stream anymore, buddy? What are you doing? What are you doing? Welcome. Good to see you, buddy. You want a chance at this Mysterion, buddy? Because you unfortunately have never been part of a winning team. No, I'm just kidding. Exclamation point Mysterion in chat if you want a chance at that. I'm a rapper. And if you've never seen my SPPD rap, you're missing out. Beefcake! Hey, Jay, gonna get you with an extra 50. Next team name should be Troll the Community and make the name Toller Soldiers. Dude, I already am trolling. The new team name is called Red Links Official. Actually, I have a thing for it. Isn't it right here? Yeah, right here. Red Links Official. Boom. Check it out. Check it out. If you're Adventure Lock, join on in. Yeah, no, I'm messing with you, bro. Bacon Burst. Hey, everyone, hope your Team Wars packs treated you well this morning. I had an okay Team Wars pack. I didn't get a legend. Those damn first place packs being goddamn worthless. But I did get 5 Randys, Mary Jane Randy, to get Randy to level 4 right before literally a day before he gets nerfed. So that's fucking exciting. And this is why Timmy's so good. Look at this. Boom. Forced him to play something. It's probably the only card he could play. Forced him to play something to prevent his new kid from taking a shot to the fucking skull. And now Bebe protecting Timmy. Oh man, this is just a battle of levels. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. No, 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 no. Why are you not co-leader? I don't know. Were you co-leader in the other team? We gotta protect from the new kid hit. Bebe, I'll take care of that. Boom, hitting back. We're gonna just deal with that, Dougie. Schmack! Badoo! And the classic fart ending. I love it. I love having super fart. I don't care if super fart isn't even the right choice. I want super fart just for the BMs. Just for the BMs, I want it. You got Inuit and TVT pack for Adventure Lock? Nice. I don't remember what I got on Adventure Lock. Nothing, but I got a epic that I cared about. It was like Frontier or something like that, so it wasn't terrible. Lisha Bisha, welcome back. BKL Day, what's up, buddy? Bone God, Cloud Checker. We're at 41, guys. If we get up to 50, only 9 more. We get up to that 50 mark, we're giving away not only the Mysterion tonight, but also the Man Bear Pig. Dude, can't believe we did that well in fucking Gold League. Dude, that was fun, getting second and then bailing. We'll probably keep somebody on the team and just park them there. And if we get another good adventure lock, I think we might try to organize it where we'll have like 30 some people jump over to that and to the gold team and try to get better rewards. You know, whoever saw lock this weekend in gold is probably pissed, dude, right? Got Frontier and Manberry Pig on the adventure lock. Nice, dude. I would feel bad not saying anything. Yeah, you misspelled Mysterio. I mean, yeah, what are you doing, man? That was your chance. I'm sure he would have realized it. Couldn't believe some of the guys voted. Oh, some of the guys voted? That's too bad. That's fine. They'll be back. That is just fine. They'll be back. They'll realize. And if they did it and they didn't realize, then they didn't know what the fuck they were doing anyway, so they don't belong there. It's for seasoned vets only, not newbies. So like I was saying, honestly probably could have just one-shot him without that ability, but the ability you can trigger a little bit further off. Timmy's ability, at least Pirate Ship Timmy's ability, is a bit longer than his attack range. Now this is gonna work out nice. Now somebody on Facebook said that Super Craig was a counter to CKI, and I was just thinking like, no, he's not. Like you could knock him back and he could survive. Like it's the opposite of a counter. It's like saying PC Principal pushes CKI out of the way, so it's a counter. No, dude, if you push him back, he can get his ability off. What? What? I mean, the pin always pops up when anyone opens that part of the game. Oh, I don't know. Not everybody even reads that, man. I promise you that. A lot of people probably don't even go to the team screen. A HP Poopy, welcome. Thanks for the follow. Appreciate you. We have a giveaway going on, exclamation point Mysterion. Right now, we just have Mysterion, but if we get up to 50 viewers at some point, we're at 45, we're getting there. We're gonna also give away the Man Bear Pig. Let's fighting love. Welcome in, Capium. Always a Google Gobble. One of us, H Poopy. Okay, so that guy messed up there. The shield. Wait. Can we go back? Did he use his shield twice? What happened there? Did you see that? Yeah, what the hell? Okay, no, the second one was just a visual. It was a visual bug. This may be Jimmy James' son. Hey, what's up? I heard you're a Crackerjack Rocket Arena player, buddy. I heard we should get at it. I'm the one that carries your pops all the time. Season 3, baby. All right. I just wanted the lava out there. I knew he was gonna die before him, but the lava made sure he couldn't do anything. Now Moody having a good time. Moody did get one matchup that was like, I think he was some SP Elites guy. He had like level 5 legends and shit. And I was like, no, fuck this. No. Oh, I got you, buddy. Jammin' T, what's up, buddy? What's up, buddy? All right, Moody, come back. Okay, this song's not hype enough. Dagon in Relie. I don't know what that means. Is somebody explain what that name is? But daggone it. And Phone God, we'll talk a little bit about what's new later on for the update. There's a new card that was announced today. The Mystic Bradley was released a while back. That's probably the newest one. Woodland Critters was finally released. A couple new cards. Please? You know, please? One more viewer needed. I'm seeing 43. Oh, I do see 49 there. You're right. You're right. You're right. I see 49 there. One more. We're giving away one Mysterion. But if we get to 50, then we have one Man Bear Pig. Now your daughter needs an account. Why does your daughter need an account? All right, so big fight in the mid. Level 3 Grand Wizard Cartman versus level 3 Grand Wizard Cartman, making the decision to not support this push and just give it up and support the back line. Or not support the back line, but support from the back. We're gonna try to kill the Grand Wizard Cartman before he can get his ability off again. If we can get a nice fireball on the Randy. No, the Randy walks out of the way. Can we get a super fart? No, we waste the super fart. Oh no, flustered cuck. 114 is flustered. Willie's 114 be in vain. Oh, can he get the kill? One more attack. No, we can't. CKI not getting taunted. Couldn't think of the word. Not getting taunted by the plant. Now we're saving this in case we can take one hit and survive. I should have done that a little differently. I could have taken the one Super Craig hit, but I wanted to get it just right. Now the Super Craig does do just enough damage, but the level 3 Hanky gonna die? No, surviving, because my Hanky was only level 2. I am undermanned here. Outgunned, outmanned. No? Hamilton? No? All right, we have Dougie coming in. Dougie getting a hit. Yes, Dougie killing him, knocking him back. CKI not killing the Dougie. Dougie coming, taking the bar. Beautifully done. He plays his Grand Wizard Cartman like a potato. His potato is showing. His spud is showing. Now he thinks that he can just protect with that Kyle, but that's not going to be possible. It is worth it to just kill that Kyle. We're not going to let him Dougie his way to victory here. We're going to get hit by that, but that's just fine. Timmy, even though he's level 3, his ability is going to be worthwhile enough. We have the Dougie coming. We have to make sure New Kid gets a couple hits off before we hit him again. So that nice, the Timmy somehow decided to target the Dougie instead, but New Kid would have done just fine there. The Dougie, not a good choice when Super Fart is an option. We're going to put this out just for the extra health. Not really worried about the damage. My Bebe is going to be my damage, but the Fireball comes out, takes out my back line, but that's 5 energy. We're going to push really fast as hard as we can. 4 cocks coming out of this. Cocks all over. Oh my lord. It's like Peg's house on a Thursday. Cocks everywhere. Super Craig in the back. CKI coming, level 3, not enough. Now CKI, if you can't level him up, is very worthless. If you have him level 3 or 4, you might as well not even play him. The Hanky coming from behind the mid-game fart, and we take it. And CKI wants those bars. Moody with the comeback, making it so that he didn't lose. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, that one's still showing. Don't forget, guys. Red Link's official. Run by your new leader, official. Make that one a quote. Peg's house on a Thursday. Make that one a quote. Nice. He's so OP with that lava. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, if your target is behind New Kid and he kills him, well, he's right next to New Kid. So then he works just the same as a normal Dougie, except not only are you getting hits on New Kid, but you killed their Timmy or their Bebe or whatever it might be, right? But when Super Fart's an option, that's probably not going to happen. When Super Fart's an option, most likely you're just going to get farted away. You're going to move from the Adventure Lock to there next week? Gotcha, dude. And it's funny. And mine says 259 viewers. Oh shit, really? Where? Porque no los dos. But yeah, good games this week, fun times. But yeah, CKI is always a choice in Team Wars. Always the choice in Team Wars. The new team is Red Link's official. Red Link's official. It's this one right here. But now we're gonna look forward to next week. The first way we're gonna do that is to look at the deck choices for the Team Wars deck. Now, fun little thing that Free-to-Play Whales is gonna do this week. We have one of our players has a newborn, maybe a few months old at this point. But why? Well, because we just can't. On the Adventure Lock teams, it's just we have no chance in gold. So on weeks where we only have a few leveled cards, it's hard enough in silver sometimes to get the wins because we only have like Satan and Rats leveled up, right? And we have to play base level cards otherwise. It's very rare where we really have competitive decks, even for like lobby gold. I mean, you can win sometimes, but most of the time people are going to take, 0 points, 15 points. It's just not fun. It's not worth, even the 5th place gold packs aren't worth it. So yeah, more destroying teams. I mean, I prefer to look at it as building a team up rather than destroying a team. But I appreciate the contribution, Jimmy. I wonder if you can do 1 per stream like the other one, or 2K per stream, I guess. That's kind of was my intention. Figured like every week we maybe do one if everybody's contributing and stuff. But we will see. Oh, we're up at 49 again. Oh, we're at 49 again. The 50K one is immediately, yeah. I think I have that turned off right now. But yeah, the 50K one would be, we just do one for 3 packs, just whenever. But it's got to be during South Park or during Fall Guys. Oh shit, we got the 50! I see it, baby, I see it. Now, if we get to 100, I'll take my pants off. So start sharing that on your Facebooks too. All right, guys. So we'll do 2 giveaways at the end for Man Bear Pig and Mysterion. And I love this. I love the way this is faded because look at that. Like that's my wall that it's like the background's fading into, and you can see on my finger. But then on the cards, you can, like the cards just disappear. It's so cool. I love this overlay. All right, so we got 2. Oh shit. A natural 50 viewers though is also awesome, guys. I appreciate the support and throwing the links everywhere to show the support. A lot of followers right now as well. Appreciate you guys. Ooh. All right, so we'll do that at the end. We'll remind everybody after we look at the deck, but this week we have the deck. Or don't we? Oh fuck, we don't. Oh, fuck me in my balls. I mean, don't do that, please. I would appreciate it if you didn't do that. Let me... I did everything but get the deck. I did everything but get the cards. God damn it. Screensaver, welcome. If it was Thursday, I'd be busy at Pegs. Hilarious. Good thing we do the update on a Monday. Welcome in, everybody. This is my chance to shoot the breeze with you a little bit while I'm pulling up the deck so we can go over it. I just got to snap a couple pictures real quick. I'm just so mad. Every time I forget to do this. But I know that this week is going to be interesting for Adventure Lock because we're going to have the capability of that goth kid magic happening. Whether or not the goth kids are good in Team Wars is yet to be determined. You only get 3 games, and the likelihood of your cards being buried and you not being able to get the combo off correctly, it's pretty fucking high. Pretty fucking high. Oh shit. Oh, never mind. It did send. So, I mean, for Adventure Lock, we're gonna be forced into picking those cards because the options are, all right, so we have the deck choices. My thoughts on Nymph Nichole. We will be looking at that in a little bit, man. We'll be going over the weekly update. So if you stick around past the deck choices for next week, then we'll move on to that little Nympho. Nymph. Fuck. I fucked it up. Anyway, I mean, that didn't take me long to pull that up. So I'm actually kind of impressed with myself. So let's give myself a round of applause. Well done. Fucking fantastic streamer, this guy. All right, so first off, Witch Doctor token versus Sizzler. Sizzler all the way. Sizzler level 2 or 3 is even kind of useful. Witch Doctor level 2. If you play Witch Doctor level 2 in Team Wars, you will lose. In Gold League, at least. I don't know about other things, but Gold League, at least. Definitely, you will fucking lose. You're done. Pete versus BHK. Obviously, Pete is the choice for the Adventure Lock. Obviously, if you go Goth Kids, you have to go all the Goth Kids. Like, there's no picking and choosing. Maybe you go just Pete. Maybe you go just Pete. Or maybe you go just Michael. Just Michael's still a pretty good 3-cost fighter. He's not terrible. Compared to Fryer, I could see that. But nothing else makes sense. So definitely, you gotta go all the... Maybe you go all Goth Kids, YOLO. Maybe you go all Goth Kids. For Adventure Lock, we're definitely gonna do that. It's gonna be fun. Exactly, BHK is gonna be buffed, and he might be off the rails. So I think BHK is the choice here. You can hide BHK behind Osimo. And the only reason BHK isn't good in ladder is because of Satan, Inkin, Fireball, Labard, like Aerostorm. Everything kills him, right? But in this mode, if you look around, the only real threat to the BHK is the visitors. The visitors will burst him down real quick, but otherwise, no real threats. So BHK behind the Osimo, gonna be a big win condition this week, especially with some gizmos out there. Love it. Love it. Speaking of which, Gizmo definitely the choice. If you pick Scout, I'm impressed you figured out how to install the app. I mean, honestly, I'm impressed. I don't know how you did it. It's idiot proof. That's why things have 300 million downloads because a monkey can do it. Henrietta versus Osimo. Obviously, if you go the Goth Kids, you got to go Henrietta. If you don't go the Goth Kids, Henrietta is a stupid choice. So Osimo is probably going to be what we see. Regen is definitely the choice. Unless you're too worried about those visitors, then the poison just solely for the visitors. You know what? I lied. The visitor or the poison is definitely the choice this week. The poison up to level 6 to kill the BHK and the visitors. Actually, we might have to check to see if the poison still kills BHK. If it doesn't kill him, but you could just regen the poison. Ooh, maybe you could just use regen to beat the poison, because at equal level, regen wins. Ooh, regen on the gizmos is very strong, agreed. And regen can kind of counter the poison damage and potentially put your group in a position to kill his visitors. Is visitors that big of a threat this week? I mean, visitors can be so good. Yeah, you changed my mind, guys. I think regen's the choice. Regen could also keep BHK alive, which could get more heals. BHK kills a couple gizmos, whatever. Definitely keep the gizmos away from the BHK. If you haven't seen the BHK or the Pete, don't play the gizmos. Save the gizmos until you see one of those two, because after that, you're good to go. If they get the poison on you, always keep one so you can get one gizmo free. Friar sucks. Visitors is arguably the worst card this week. Yeah, I mean, that's true. Cupid's better because he wouldn't die to the poison. So yeah, Cupid's probably going to get chosen. You're not going to see the visitors. Regen's the choice. Space Pilot's the choice here with the gizmos, obviously, is the main coupling, but the chaos, or not the chaos, the butters here, definitely useful. The Hermes here, definitely useful. Potentially the cyborg, depending on who you are. I don't hate cyborg on a day where like mind control is not an option, but mind control is an option, right? It's just not very threatening. You play cyborg, your cyborg gets mind controlled, right? So cyborg's not a good choice this week, but the Hermes always a good choice. The epic assassins with the Bradley is very good, very good. Friar I think is the choice. Well, I mean, honestly, either one works here. I think Friar's nice because it kind of pairs with that regen, can keep some people alive a little bit longer. Maybe put him next to the Sizzler, keep the Sizzler alive a little bit longer than he normally would. So yeah, Friar's pretty decent. I'd give Friar a shot this week for sure. Like we're saying, Butters is the choice here. Unless you go Goths, then Furkle is what you want to go. Pretty straightforward choices for the most part here. Unholy versus the Mind Control. Unholy for the, for the potential Henrietta or the Osimo. Now it's important to remember that when they play Henrietta, do not immediately remove her with your spell, because you never know that fucking idiot's gonna immediately play Michael. You never know. So you always want, if you're gonna remove Henrietta with a spell, you do it after you kill Michael the first time. You kill Michael, you unholy combust Henrietta, then you deal with the rest of them. Michael doesn't come back, the rest of the group can die then. Otherwise, if you play Henrietta, if people are smart, they play Michael first. When Michael's about to die, you play Henrietta, and they have a little bit of a less window, and they're not really necessarily as ready for it. But they could just sniper, so you got to be careful for that. That's why Osimo is a better choice, because if your Osimo gets removed, it doesn't make your BHK, your Friar, and your choir boy Butters worthless, right? So I don't think Goth Kids is the choice this week. If there's no removal, Goth Kids has a good argument of being the best deck for Team Wars, just because it's like it'd be unstoppable. But if there's removal, easy. Anybody can tech around that. Cyborg, like I said, I don't really like it when you could just play an enemy cyborg into the cyborg. You could just play mind control. You could just, poison them, can deal with them. Gizmo and 8 gizmos deal with them. I don't know. It's not a terrible play, but when there's options to deal with them easily, I don't like it. So like Randy and stuff like that. This is a really interesting choice right here. That's such a different choice. You don't see that very often. What are these guys? Oh, we hitched there for a second. The Visitors versus Cupid. Yeah, you know, I think that's a good... Pope Timmy over SPB. Nah, I think SPB's the choice because of Gizmo, man. Gizmo, baby. Gizmo, Gizmo, Gizmo. These matches are going to be done quickly. You're not going to be able to wait for the Pope. By the time you get the Pope for the card that you're going to Pope, they're gonna wipe through you, you know? Those Gizmos, whatever. Maybe Space Pilot comes. But yeah, Cupid, I think, might be the choice because Cupid doesn't die to the poison, I don't think. He's kind of beefy. Or if he does die to the poison, it takes a lot longer. Regen keeps him alive a little more, and he hits like a truck. And the interesting thing with him is that if the other team does run Pope Timmy, after Cupid gets hit by the Pope Timmy, he gets knocked back a really far away, and it might actually make him retarget. And it'll retarget. Thanks for the sub, buddy. Sub loot box coming your way. It'll retarget to the tank in front, so it could be pretty good. Gizmo's like child support, not a big deal until you ignore it, and then it'll murder you in the face. Dude, that's a great... Exactly. You don't sleep on Gizmo, man. You gotta deal with them, because once there gets to be 4... It's tough to deal... Once there gets to be 4 of them, it's tough sometimes to even hit like a chaos hit on them or something like that. It's just, there's just so many of them. It's so easy for them to get maneuvered around and avoid people and stuff. And they attack quickly. People don't realize how quickly Gizmos do actually attack. They attack quicker than people think. They were just always shitty and it didn't matter because it's like, oh, 12 damage over and over again. Now it's 120 damage over and over again. And most of the time they're protected or something like that. They got extra health from Mintberry Crunch, or they're getting stuns or whatever it might be. So I think Cupid's a good choice this week. Visitors are just going to get poisoned or just dealt with otherwise. Like, they're not too scary this week, I don't think. This choice, what a weird choice. Either a 5-cost epic or a 2-cost rare. Well, if you go Space Pilot, you might be interested in the sexy nun Randy spawning those little assassins. Not bad, not bad. I don't hate that. But with the Space Pilot, you got that cheap card that could potentially deal with the assassin spam that you're gonna get coming at you. Like if they have a choir boy coming at you and he's really fast, what are you gonna, like, you can't play your own assassin because you can't step him. You could maybe play Sizzler, but you might miss the stun and then you're half health before you even start attacking. Maybe you play the Visitors, they both die though. Maybe the Cupid goes out there, but Cupid doesn't get 2 shots off before the assassin hits you a couple times. Level 14 new kid's not helping very much. Maybe Friar Timmy or Friar Jimmy, but Friar has to do that stupid little war cry animation at the beginning, so he doesn't exactly defend against somebody quick. You could play your tank, but he's gonna get run over pretty quickly. So really, Space Pilot takes 1 hit from an assassin, gets a hit, and then gets hit again and dies. He at least gets 1 hit off, and it could potentially get the kill that you need. Already 2 5-cost cards. Yeah, exactly. You're already gonna have the Osimo or the Henrietta. So there's your 5-cost. UC being 5-cost, it's kind of it doesn't really matter because that card's not gonna cycle through. You're gonna just sit on that till you need it anyway. So I just usually look at it like you have 4 cards, and so you don't want to have 2 more cards that are 5. Nice. Or you don't want to that often. Nice. Because then you'll be sitting there with a deck that's, I mean, if you have Pope Timmy, the deck could be 5, 6, 5, 5, 4 potentially, and that's murder if you have Space Pilot Bradley coming at you with 2 assassins, even just 1 assassin even. That's one thing about Team Wars that's always the most important, is you need to protect your bar. It's very difficult in Team Wars to counter push and really be able to defend with your new kid and counter push, because your new kid is so worthless. It doesn't take much to get out of pocket, out of position, not have any energy, and not be able to defend. So you got to be careful You gotta be careful. Back to 50 views. Let's go. What's up, Junk? Yeah, I agree. I'm liking the Space Warrior. I think he's a big threat. He could potentially, like, he's a good card to defend against the visitors. You play him, he rushes to him, kills one of them, maybe dies but gets a hit off on the other one or something. So that's not bad. If they play BHK or the Cupid, you can run right through them. It's going to be important to try to keep your range cards to be able to deal with the enemy range cards, because they're flying cards, right? So if you have BHK and Cupid, they're the only two cards that can deal with each other short of, you know, Space Pilot or Timmy, but you don't really want to play them for their damage. Pope! I don't like Pope. I don't like it. I don't like it. Not a fan. Not a fucking fan. All right, but that is the deck choices. Man, I like this overlay. Holy ball sacks. This is great. Now, I don't know which one I like better, this one or this one. For just chatting, I like this one. I think this one's got a little bit more class to it, as far as like, and I can change the background to be different things. Like, instead of, oh, you don't want to be in the Milky Way galaxy right now? Oh, you could go to hyperspace, or maybe you want to go into the woodshed. I don't know. I like that one too. But this one, man. Beautiful. And this is my first. This is the first one. Definitely hyperspace. You think so? This is the first one. Oh, Bubba's sleeping over there. We're gonna definitely refine it. I want to maybe clean up that edge there. You see that edge? I want to see if I can maybe fade that in a little bit. We'll see. You like the shed? How long did it take you to put it all together? The overlay I did probably only a few hours, 2-3 hours last night. The Leorin board setup took me a bit of time, and then I did a bunch of other stuff. I got all the I have like 15 BHV videos cut and ready to upload. I finished all of the Beast Inside videos, so I have enough videos to take me for the next like 20 days. So we're in good shape. We're in good. It's a sensual background. I feel like we're on a date. Yeah, because it's like sliding into your DMs. Sliding into those DMs. Yeah, I feel ya. I feel ya. Did I win yet? Did I win yet? Get out of here. If you win, I would roll it again, man. No, I'm just kidding. All right, so let's look at the next part of the stream, which is going to be the South Park developer update, which is actually unveiling a new card. Exciting shit. Are you guys excited? Are you guys excited? Are you fucking stoked? Are you stoked? I don't know where it is. There it is. I was like, where'd it go? This one I'd like to get more of a fade on it, but the fade didn't work as well. The problem with this is that it's cropped from a Google Chrome window, and the way that the mask works is that you can't mask and fade out on a cropped image. It's the full image. So I crop out the fade. It's kind of weird. My cock deck will love her. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We're gonna talk about her in a little bit. My cock loves her. Did you see that ass? Just kidding. She's a child, guys. Come on. All right. Does have great artwork though. Nymph Nichole. Mission event featuring Garrison, which is going on right now. Nymph Nichole challenge if you want to try her out on a Wednesday, Thursday. But this is the new card right here. Nymph Nichole. Pretty cool. She's got a rat. I thought it was a Christmas tree, but it's a rat. Also might look like a penis for Nympho Nichole. I misread it at first. I thought she was holding a dildo and this was a penis. Thought it was Nympho Nichole, and I thought she fucked everything in sight. But rip. Fantasy needed some love. Is that a... I mean, fantasy's so good, but it's just so hard to be good with them is the problem. They're very, very technical cards. BK gonna be top 32. All right, so the way it works is It gains 5 attack and 23 max health when an animal ally spawns. That means when Cock Magic spawns cards that, well, no, I guess that wouldn't technically, well, it would count if she survived. Yeah. That counts. If Cock Magic spawns cards, or not Cock Magic, Cock House spawns cards, it counts. If you put rats out, it's 4 stacks. If you put pigeons out, it's 5 stacks. If you put hamsters out, I don't know. I don't know if hamsters would be immune to that. I don't think so, because Tupperware still boosts Coon, right? So that probably would still boost them. The hamsters would count. And the Randy cocks would count, as well as the slave cocks would count. Now, as well as gaining them when they spawn, it also does it retroactively for anything that's currently spawned. So if your slave dies, you could immediately play Nymph Nichole, and before those cocks died, she would get the boost. Now, it's important to note that the boost does stay even after those cards die, so it's not like it's only when they're out on the field, and it does stack infinitely. I wouldn't doubt that maybe someday they give it a max, like a max stack you can get to, because when you look at the stats for this little bitch here, you're looking at 6, at max 6, which is kind of the competitive level of it. Well, obviously it'll take a long time to get there, but it's the competitive level. You're looking at 100 health per unit, and you're already at 933 health, which is a lot of fucking health for a 3-cost fighter. 900, so that survives Fireball, survives a lower level Lightning Bolt. That's a lot. So all you gotta do is put this bitch out and then play rats, which is a totally normal play. You support your fighter with an assassin, totally fine. But when you put those rats out, she's immediately gonna get 400 extra health and almost 100 extra attack immediately. So she's gonna be almost a 200 attack, or 230 attack pretty much, and almost 1500 health in one card. Now, if you already had Coop out and then you played her, you get 2 from the cocks that are alive. You get 8 more from the cocks that are gonna come. You can't stop those cocks from coming, really. You can't stop them from spawning. Like, there's no spell that turns off the Coop or something like that. You could blow it up, I guess. But that's so much. And then at the end of it all, she's still got fucking 900 health. Like, even if they remove your Coop, you still have 900 health. Even if, like, you're still arguably, unless her attack speed is bonkers slow, which is possible. I didn't really watch the gameplay I saw, but I can't imagine it's that slow. She's a fighter. Unless it's really slow. If she's like dog poo level slow, okay, fine, whatever. But like, fuck, man, 933 and 132 attack, that's a crazy amount. That's a crazy amount. Irish, exactly. I agree. Surely. This holds true. Red Links is gonna nerf that faster. Well, the thing is that they do have the benefit of knowing that, like, nobody's gonna have a level 6 very soon. So they can play them and see, oh, if they can play level 5 cards as if they were level 6 cards. Because right now, like, a balance card, I cannot play a balance card at level 5 rare. I just can't. It wouldn't do good unless it's Unholy Combustion or something like that. It's just, I would be at an immediate disadvantage if I played level 5 Space Pilot token, right? Or not Space Pilot, Space Warrior token. Could you still get value? Sure, but is it good? No. But if you play level 4 Mary Jane Randy as if it's a level 6, then you know that card's kind of broken. So if you see, that's kind of like Mosquito. You could play level 5 Mosquito and at the highest ranks, and it just made like 6 and 7 just that much better. So then, you know, they learn that and then they can nerf it. So when level 5 is getting 86 health, almost still 400 health with the rats or like the pigeons coming out, and then you couple that with like Frontier Bradley. You do like a cock deck with Frontier Bradley. You could call it the Pegzalot special. I mean, that's a lot of value. You get amazingly Randy out there with the AoE from that the cocks get from that. You get the AoE that the Nymph Nichole would get. If you get her, you know, the biggest way to stop Nymph Nichole from doing well with her incredible attack that she could get is to put some swarm at her. But if you just kill them all with the AoE, you know. How much Michael has at 6? Yeah, pretty close. Like, not 900, or not. I mean, yeah, I think it's 900. I think it's 700 at 5.9. It's like about the same. She has a lot of fucking health. She has a lot of health. So it'll be interesting to see how that goes. I imagine a nerf will come. This is one of the few cards that will work really well. It won't be hard to get good value out of her either. It won't take a lot of skill. It's honestly foolproof. You play her after you play the coup, and you're automatically gonna get some value. So, not bad. What's up, Odaru? This sweet little friend of the forest will draw her powers from animals around her. She will gain attack power and a boost of her max health when an animal ally spawns. Now, unless there's some fucking, like, no, it doesn't. Like, if it's, oh, boost max health, but, like, doesn't actually heal it, that'd be stupid. Please note that this power only works with cards that are centered on our animal characters. Cards that have animal helpers, such as the latest Bradley card, will not count towards her. Oh, that's so stupid that she has to specify that, because some dipshit like Scott would be like, how come when I play Bradley, he doesn't give me boost because there's 3 pigeons in his animation? That's stupid. What an idiot. What an idiot. Yeah, and you could add City Walk guy in there, so that, like, I mean, once those things are spawned, they did their job. So it's easier to blow up some roosters if they already got a little value from boosting Nichole, right? So it's like they're a bomb and they get a boost. They're worth their value. They're worth their value. Scott would ask that, dude. Absolutely, he would. Her Chaos Mode Enchanter's Forest will give you the perfect chance to test this card out, as Nymph Nichole animal cards that relate to animals cost 1 less, and cards. Oh, animals and cards that relate to animals, meaning like Coop. Cost 1 less energy point. Oh, that'll be interesting. Nymphs automatically added. All right, that'll be interesting. Thursday we'll also have a token collection event as per usual. Blah, blah. All right, so we have Nymph Nichole, Coop. Yeah, see, they kind of gave us the right card. So this will kind of be what you want to... Kyle the Drells is interesting. Interesting choice. You know what would be sweet? If you could use... If the... How would that work? If the City Walk guy didn't target the arrow and it was like an internal explosion, and you could shield it from the cocks, but the cocks would still explode, but then they wouldn't die. That'd be pretty fun. Hey, Patty Mayo. Look out, Jim. They're coming right for us. They're coming right for us. This is a perfect time for Jimbo, who one-shots all animal cards, including Man Bear Pig. Purify should wipe the board again. Yeah, no shit. Lisha Bisha. All right. All right, all right, all right, all right, all right. Am I feeling a little hoarse? All right, so we have 400, 150, pretty typical points here. Looking pretty good. All right, we got these balance changes. Now, we talked about these in the previous one, but we'll run through them again. Gunslinger is getting more health, and he's slowing them down. Basically, the slow is to just keep them behind the tank so that they don't run out in front of him and get killed. Bounty Hunter Kyle is the same. Him losing his movement speed is actually... He was a nice little card to play midline and like force a play, because otherwise he'll get some hits on New Kid. Because he was speedy, but yeah, it's good now. Now you won't just speed out through, you know, past Zen. 20%'s a pretty good hit on his speed, so they're gonna be quite a bit slower. Do you think swarms and anti-swarm cards are leading to Jimbo and Ned? Maybe they'll have some. I want Jimbo and Ned to be a card where you use your charge ability and it switches what he is. So like you start and you're Jimbo and you're hitting people with a you're hitting people with a gun. No, I lied. You start Jimbo as a range card, and he's like a bazooka or something, and it's a big explosion, one AoE hit that he throws out, and then he turns into a Bar Brady type tank that has a charge, and he hits people with the gun or whatever because it's empty. And then when he uses his ability, he calls in Ned. Ned jumps in, reloads his gun, and then Jimbo goes back to being a range unit for that one shot. That's what I would want. That's what I would want. What are you doing, Jimmy? I am having some weird I don't know what word you'd use. Moses summon. I'm dropping some frames. It doesn't seem like it's really impacting much, but maybe it's impacting you. I feel weird. It sucks because like with this overlay and how big my camera is, I wish we were 1080p because like my camera looks much better than you guys are probably seeing. Hey, LaForce, what's up, buddy? We got 2 giveaways tonight, man. We got to 50 viewers, so we're doing a Mysterion and a Man Bear Pig. 2 of them. It's exciting. Anyway, Mary Jane Randy. I just got Mary Jane Randy to level 4, but now he's getting nerfed. Reduced his attack by 20. I think that's pretty fair. With his extra range and the taunt, he was very survivable, so him having as much attack as he did was kind of a problem. So I think that's pretty fair. And the health on the plants is going down, which I think is pretty good. So that'll put him in a good spot. I think he'll be pretty fair now. We'll see. We'll have to see. Exclamation point Mysterion to enter that giveaway, my friend. Dark Angel Red is losing some of her stat increase. I believe that she still gets a little bit of a boost overall from her original stats, but definitely not as much as it was. So that's going to be a little bit more in line. So she's probably going to see quite a bit less play now, actually. I bet she was. What's up, Jessnut? They still need to make plants not targeted by so many things like healing. Yeah, you definitely shouldn't be able to mind control them. I could see the argument for healing them, but yeah, I don't like being able to heal them either. Like, the heal from Sharon is brutal, man. Like, that can be brutal. You put Hanky out with that and you're just constantly healing them. I had one game where I was doing that and they played, or no, it was a Mysterion spawned to attack my Sharon and he got chain taunted all the way to my new kid by plants that were constantly surviving because Sharon was healing them all. Fucking awesome. Jane Ranger, welcome back. Saturn, welcome. All right, Human Kite. We've reduced his charge rate by 25%. All right, that might make Human Kite a little bit of an issue again. But his real problem now is what makes him not very good is that just the amount of time that his ability happens, the duration isn't long enough to really super impact stuff anymore. Now it's like just you can dodge a little bit of stuff. Like if you do it at the right time, you're gonna dodge an Inkin or something like that, and it might be really good. But otherwise, you know, at the end of it, Kite probably just dies anyway to like the Satan or something like that. So Kite's one of those few cards where he's really a slave to the current meta, and as long as Inkin is a good part of the meta, Psalm, stuff like that, Human Kite's just not gonna find a place. Drow Elves might be a little bit better, but he's still very, very, very easy to kill. So we'll see how that pans out. Still, I mean, a little bit less easy to kill him though. Like Aerostorm and Tickles and shit like that won't kill him anymore. So he might be a little bit more useful, but I don't think it's gonna cause him to get that much more play. I just think the people who play him will do better, honestly. And Alternate Human Kite and Woodland Critters are in general circulation now, so you can get them if you're past Arena 5 and 8, so that's good. Battle Pass 16 coming, and the card will be that Nymph girl. Looks like we're getting a little bit of a... Looks like something Pegs would wear with the butterflies, or maybe they're moths, I don't know. But let's go. The artwork, as always, is nice. Yeah, the artwork is very nice. There's a couple here, maybe I can pull that up. Hold on. There was a couple assets that were really nice for it. Got a couple asses. Let me pull it up. Okay, so if I do, and then this one. Okay, so now I can do this. And so there's actually this one, which is a transparent, pretty cool one. And then there's this one, which is like the full-on cover. So some cool art out there. All right, let's see what they got. Literally, no one wants leaderboard events. I cannot be the only one giving this feedback, right? Bring back team event packs during the week and make packs somewhat good again. I mean, why can't it be both? Like, there's not nobody that likes the leaderboard events, because every time there's a leaderboard event, there's people who are clearly grinding the leaderboard event, right? Want me to tag you with the new card scaled stats? Oh, you mean the ones we already showed? Yeah, we already showed those, don't worry. But Nicole's war cry should have been, if there's Token and Kyle on the field, they target one another while Cupid Cartman laughs in the background. That would be interesting if there was more like, if there were more interactions between specific cards. Maybe not things that really mattered, but maybe they said different things if certain cards were out there, which they might do a little bit of that. But you want Sam and Thunderbird artwork is 27 by 40 posters. Yeah, those are really cool. I'm sure that wouldn't be hard to pull off. You can find some pretty good quality copies of them. It's not the grinders that bug me, it's the nerf to my lockers for a whole day or two. Yeah, that's true. That's true, because that's the thing that sucks, is that without the leaderboard, you stop getting those points. Like, you stop getting those tokens. You should be able to click a button and be like, I'm done with the event. I don't want them anymore, because yeah, I'm getting these points for something that I don't care about. So yeah, I agree. That's kind of shitty. But yeah, I don't really hate that they do them. Give some people a reason to play. I don't think they should do them often. Custom interactions with Bradass, like Randy yelling at Shelly. Exactly. I'd love to have a cat going crazy. That'd be great. Literally no one wants to. Actually, hold on. I'm gonna change. What am I looking at here? I want to change where it's. I want it to be looking at what's right there. Jesus Christ. Okay, that's better. Literally no one wants leaderboard events. I mean, I hate people that say words like no one and everyone when they're just like one person. Be fair, if they turned off your tokens for the events, they'd also have to say, okay, you're done with the card usage event. Now no more X2 lockers. No. I mean, that's different, because in the card usage event, well, no, I guess I see what you're saying, but no, maybe if you have a 0-point deck, you don't get 2x. I mean, I don't hate that, actually. If you have a 0-point deck, you don't get the 2x. Don't forget !Mysterion for a chance to win Mysterion. We're also doing Manbear Pig because we got to 50 viewers. No one cares about everyone. Yeah, exactly. Her name is spelled Nichole. I'm pretty sure that they probably got that right. Wait, I'm confused. Is it not Nicole? I don't know what the guy's saying. New card. Oh my god, 2 OP. Oh my god, think of the new kids. Nerf. There, I did it before everyone else does. I did it for pure bragging rights. See, I told you guys, she's OP. She is gonna be pretty strong though, I gotta admit. Don't nerf MJR's damage. You just kill superheroes? What? You kill superheroes by nerfing her damage? Thanks for the follow. Calamity Godsend. I mean, how dumb do you have to be to think that one card changing kills the whole theme? This is over nerfed. If it would be 5 to 10% would be such a big deal. This is just killing superheroes theme once again. What are you talking about? You don't get more of an opinion after that. Give us even more money. Instead of releasing more new buggy cards, you should focus on actual problems. Cock magic attack gain does not always work. Does not transform all units. 4 instead of 5 laggy unit. I bet you just aren't counting it right. For my leader forward first place, I got a MJR for 1, which was perfect for the weekend. If I wanted to, I think I could get it every week, unless someone wailed on packs and lockers. You got first place, Cat Spray? Is that what you said? Gross. You're correct, that was a typo. Oh, she must have spelled it wrong. Token life matters. I don't know why that cut off, but that's funny. Why would you justify Mary Jane Randy's damage then go and nerf it? What are you talking about justify it? It was said he's stronger because he is a super. What are you talking about? He's stronger because he's a super. Nobody ever said that he's stronger just because he's a superhero. What an idiot. Can you make shops bigger, not pay shops? I mean, Cartman's Daily, Buttershot. Yeah, I agree. There's so much shit out there that like getting 1 or 2 Red Links official is fucking. You like that? Dude, that's awesome. Now Moody just needs to win a #1 place and see what happens. See if we get some fucking recognition on the name. Put some respect on Moody's name. Fluster that cuck, baby. Special armor so new kid can have power like all tanks have extra life. I've talked about that before, where instead of increasing the level to level 8, you should do like the game called Marvel Puzzle Quest. If you ever played that game, 255 is the max level for your legend things, but or I don't know what it is, probably 600. I don't know what it is, but they never really increased the level total. But instead, they released equipment cards that you equip. That what's up, Fryer? You equip the card to the other card, the equipment card to the other card, and each equipment card can have a few that you can do, so you have just a bunch of other stuff to upgrade. Or if the box has added something to new kid, that would be like, no, I don't really like, I honestly don't like that unless there was like a vanity slot and then like a use slot, because I don't like stuff that's meant to look a certain way, because then people would just use the same one. Like World War Doe does that, where you have these skins for the commander, and that'll change what the commander does. But it's like some of the skins are really cool looking, but they suck. So it's like I don't really like that idea. I like that name. Adventure Lock just screams I don't have removal or poke. Yeah, Wally, exactly. That's kind of what I thought. Early on, I was like, we don't really like Nam Blues isn't super obvious. Locked is a little bit more obvious, but like Adventure Lock, like a little bit more obvious. But yeah, like you can tell when people know that you're Adventure Locked and they're just spamming tanks midline. Deck you put together, I'm certain I will stay above 8,000. Oh, dude, no worries, buddy. You do whatever you need to do. So she gets stronger with each new spawning cock. Yeah, exactly. Dar's still a problem. No, she's pretty good now. 4 cost. Like I can vividly see every situation where I'm sitting there and I have 3 energy and I could save a card with Dar, but I don't have the energy yet. That happens so often that the 1 cost totally changes her use case. Totally does. Yeah, superhero's dead, bro. What's up, Hayes? Superhero's dead, bro. Didn't you hear? Then why don't you ask for a character that blocks war cries? Yes, that would be so much fun. That would be so cool. A card that when it's out there, it suppresses war cries and death wishes even. You could put it out there right before your death wish dies and you just say, fuck you. No Inuit for you, bitch. I think that would be fun. Would you prefer a spell? Now the thing is though, it needs to be a board-wide global for not only the enemy but also you, because something like that is so strong. Like I shouldn't be able to play that card and then play Incan and wipe his board. Like I shouldn't be able to do that. That's why Youth Pastor Craig, I think, is really stupid, and I think Youth Pastor Craig should affect both new kids. Both people can't use spells. If I want to do it, then my deck should be built in a way where it's not going to really hurt me. But it could potentially hurt them. D-ranking is still life. Any updates on how you're tackling it? They've made the changes they need to make. They can't do anything more. You can't force people to play the game more than they do. You can't force people to win games they don't want to win. You can't. You just can't. Not a good thing to focus on for sure. With a secondary deck, I played MJR at level 3 between 8 to 8k. This alone means he does deserve a nerf. However, why are you going for a double nerf? Because both things are an issue. Duh. My idea is poison effects slowing charge rate. Ooh. And freeze causing slow after wearing off. That'd be interesting. I still see double hits. Will you ever fix that? Well, the idea of the double hit is because you're just seeing it. It is technically a bug. A visual bug. It's hard to explain. It's like a visual bug that the server accepts that it's actually happened. It usually doesn't actually result in more damage overall. It's just timed differently than you think it was. It could definitely, don't get me wrong, it definitely fucks up games, but it's not necessarily because you're taking more damage. You're just taking it quicker than you thought you were going to because it was earlier, it was slower than it should have been. New card Trap Superheroes. When your opponent activates a Warcry ability, if you have 3 stored energy, spend 3 energy and nullify the Warcry. Ooh, that's stupid. That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. I mean, don't get me wrong. I like fun cards like that are a good idea, but when these guys can barely even code the shit that they're doing, you think that they're gonna be able to code an automatic use spell card that automatically gets used? No, what? No. If anything, it would be a card that I played out. It's like a staff. It's like a spell nullifier. And when I have that out, you can't use spells on my side of the field or something like that. Or if you do use a spell, it'll nullify it and then explode or something like that. Whatever it is. Worried the new card's gonna be bugged since it's got a lot going on? No, I mean they have a precedent of buffing a card like that. It's not gonna be a big deal. It's basically just diabetes buff over and over again. Won't be that hard. What's your highest common card over level 7 and how many? Oh, I'm curious. Probably a couple thousand only. Shop should have 5 slots. Common, rare, epic, then totems or spells. And last outfit or boxes. Prices on character cards remain the same. Totem spells are different rarities, so change prices accordingly. Do the same for outfits. What do you mean totem? What does he mean totem? What does he mean totem? Nymph Nichole clothes are really pretty, but the clothes for the new kid is fucking ugly. Why isn't it the same? The clothes are often nasty. Hey Toller, thanks for the opportunity to buy the sailor hat this Monday. I already had it, but I appreciate being able to pick up cosmetics once a week. Please make Mondays weekly shopping opportunities. This guy's got 69 posts. Yeah, I think as far as outfits go, I think they should all be accessible at all times. I mean, there's really no reason to keep those behind like a timer thing. I mean, I would say like you release them like you do other things, like you get them from an event, but then you release them 6 months later or something like that. You know, like you don't really want to just give people stuff necessarily easily, because as a game creator, those are your incentives. Like you're not selling anything. Like you have to get people into the game in hopes that then they'll buy something, but mostly you just want the people there, so then you can justify to your higher ups like, oh, you know, you still pay us because there's still a million people playing the game or whatever. So most of the time you want people there. TBT revamp and level 8 new kid 25 for summer break. I don't know. I really don't think they should increase new kid level. It's just gonna cause a balancing problem for him. But because you could increase new kid from 25 to 26, nobody's gonna get level 20, like level 8 cards to do like the extra damage. So then you'll just have people who get to level 26, because 26 probably won't be as hard as level 8, and then you'll have people with level 26 new kid that are just like that much higher, that much better. I don't know. And I just got Marcus to 6. God damn it. All right, but let's do the giveaway. But we'll sign off for the weekly update for now. I appreciate you guys being here for the first new overlay, I guess. I think it's much better. It's much clearer that I know what I'm doing now when I make things. When a lot of the stuff that I made originally, I didn't really know what I was doing. I didn't have a whole lot of OBS. I didn't have a whole lot of OBS skills. I didn't have any GIMP skills. I didn't have any photo editing skills, anything like that. So now, a little bit better. Got some cool stuff going on. But thank you so much for stopping by and dropping all your chats. This is what the weekly update is all about, is hearing you guys' opinions, talking to you guys about what's going on. I'm thinking about expanding this to maybe at this point, like a Q&A slash podcast sort of thing, where maybe I bring somebody else on that I can talk with, possibly on video, possibly just audio, but we'll see. Get the GIMP. We'll see how that goes. But thanks if you're watching on YouTube. Like, comment, share, subscribe, whatever you need to do, and we're gonna go do this giveaway. Peace out.